Hi, my name's Dessa, and I am a people pleaser. I am a recovering people pleaser. And I'm learning how to not be a people pleaser anymore and to live in my truth. But it's not easy because I have been shaped my whole life to be a people pleaser. And I have, along with a lot of the programming, to live that way and to put other people's needs before my own, sometimes to my own detriment. But along with those programs, I also have a lot of emotional scars and baggage that keeps coming to the surface so that it can be cleared, so I can be free of this. And yeah, the shame, the not feeling like you're enough because of other people's expectations not being met, and for not being seen in your truth and in the intentions that you have, and for others only seeing the outcome or lack of outcome, and it doesn't meet their standards, even though I'm not talking about any one particular person. I'm just in general. These are feelings that have been coming up. And I recognize these as my companions throughout my life of 53 years. You know, this is what I've lived with. Because this is how I've been programmed and shaped into, especially women. This happens a lot to women, to girls, to women. We're molded and shaped to be the nurturers and to put everyone else before ourselves. There's nothing wrong with nurturing. There's nothing wrong with doing things for other people. But if you're neglecting your own needs and your own truth, and you're unable to feel authentically yourself, then yeah, it's damaging. It's not good for you. And it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to not be able to live your life because of everyone else leeching on you and making you feel like you have to give all your energy, all your life force energy, you have to give it all away to everyone else, and there's nothing left for you. I can't do that anymore. And that is what I have learned this past year. Being stuck. Well, feeling stuck. But physically not being able to do the things that I was doing before, because my body just shut down and said, no more, you can't do this anymore. I honestly don't even know why I'm making this video right now. I'm really hoping this is like just the last little remnants of this that I have to feel and release. I really, really believe, and I've been saying this for such a long time, that we need to love ourselves exactly as we are, and that we need to love other people exactly as they are. We need to love and accept them, and because everybody is, for the most part, I believe everybody's doing their best because that's all they know. That's all they know, and that's where they are currently in their evolution, in their journey in life. They are where they are because that's where they are, and there's nothing anybody can say or do to change that. And the only thing we can all do is surrender and accept where we are, and love ourselves and love others anyway. You know, love everyone through it. But I think the main thing I want to get across is, like, with that love and acceptance, we have to remove those expectations of other people conforming to the way that we expect them to be. We cannot be the ones coming from the outside trying to tell somebody how they should be and how they should live their life, and, you know, how they need to meet certain expectations because that's what that person or people, that's what they've decided is right for them, and is, you know, is what they would prefer. That's not. I really don't think that's the way to do it. Like, we're all individually responsible and I would say invited to live in our own truth and to respect others living in their own truth, and to not cross the boundaries of, I'm going to tell you how to do your life. That, I don't feel that is appropriate, and it is not helpful. Look where I am, 53 years of this, of being told who I am, even though I'm the one who should know, because I'm the one experiencing my life. I'm the one who should know who I am. And it's not for someone else to tell me who I am. And it's not for someone else to put the pressure on me to be who they think I should be. And I believe this for everyone else too. It's the same for you. You're the only one. You are in the captain's chair. You are the one navigating your life. And if you're not, then take that helm back and have the courage to be the one navigating. And I say navigating, but really what I'm fully aware that it doesn't mean that we're in control, because none of us are. None of us are in control of anything. It's an illusion that we are. Sometimes we may feel empowered, and that's not the same thing as controlling things. Being empowered, I think it's just like you're just feeling you're living in your truth, and so that empowers you to surrender to God, to the universe, and to allow yourself to be led and guided in any way that you believe in, but to relinquish that control that we've been taught that we need to have, because we cannot control anything. There's nothing in our lives that we can actually control. We just have to be like flowing water and allow and like the currents, ride them and just keep flowing and accepting and surrendering to whatever is in our journey, in our path. And we can have guidance and we can have inspiration to help us, to keep us aligned with our truth of who we are. Yeah. Let's please stop trying to control, and stop trying to control others. That's all coming from ego. That is not coming from your soul, your higher self. It's not coming from that place. It's coming from your ego, and it's coming from not living in your heart, not living from your heart space. It's coming from living from here and from the programming that we've all received. So anyway, I don't know how long I'm gonna have to keep trying to release these patterns and these things that have been ingrained in me. They've been there for 53 years, so I don't know. I'm hoping it's not going to be another 50 years of trying to get rid of this stuff that doesn't help me at all. And I hope not. I hope that this is the end of that, and that I can just finally live the life that I was meant to live, and Not that the life I've lived up to this point is not of value. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that I wasn't being truly aligned with my truth. I was, like I said, I was a people pleaser, and I was abandoning myself by being a people pleaser, and that's not what we should do. Well, and I don't know, again, I don't want to put stuff onto you, put my stuff onto you and tell you how to live your life, even though that's kind of what I guess in some way you could think that that's what I've been doing in all these videos. But mostly I'm just sharing what feels true to me, and you can decide whether that resonates with you or not. I'm not telling you you have to do it this way, this is how you have to believe. I'm not saying that. You have the freedom, you have the choice to decide how you want to live your life. And I'm just saying, for me, this is my truth. This is what I've learned from experience and from, yeah, I just don't want to do it this way anymore. I really don't. It's not helping me. Yeah, I don't want to do it this way. I want to be free to be myself and to really meet my own needs. And the best way I can love myself is to be honest with myself and honest with other people, and to not let anyone walk all over me anymore. You know, I just can't do that anymore. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for today. And yeah, just being honest, just being truthful. And someday I'll look back on this and go, I'm glad that I posted that, even though maybe I disappointed some people by posting it. And see, there's the people pleaser in me still there. Not wanting to disappoint people. Not wanting to be thought of differently than, not wanting to feel abandoned in how unconditionally how somebody loves me. Not wanting to feel that. Not wanting to feel like I don't meet up to a certain standard of what people have in mind for me. Yeah, I don't like that feeling. And it is very disempowering, and it is very yeah, don't feel loved when I don't feel the love when I feel the judgment. Yeah, I don't feel that. All right, that's it.